the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, oh, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away. 3rd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. When you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences, it's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He's got Laporta open on the left side. First catch for him. Sean McVay disagrees on the sideline, and he's throwing the right challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the Rams' 21-yard line. On play action, Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Goff to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. Goff. And he's in. Allen Robinson. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of...
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Lions offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, it's Robinson. On 2nd down, Goff. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it's going to be 3rd down. Goff to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Anytime you talk about defensive tackles in this Rams organization, of course, there's some big shoes to fill following the retirement of Aaron Donald, one of the best to ever do it. But with Fisk, they got a guy, Mike, that interior quickness, physical presence, his ability to get off the ball and create some havoc. Listen, no one is going to compare anybody in their first year to Aaron Donald, but the Rams have themselves a really good young defensive lineman that they have high hopes for.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Rams offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll rotate Kupp. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To throw on second down, Stafford.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Throwing here is Goff. Open man is Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one will be from 37 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. Here's a 2nd and 9. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Now a second down throw for Stafford. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Goff. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Goff. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic first down.
On first down, it's Goff. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's third and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will open up a 13-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. It's another run here for Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 3rd and long. Here's Goff. This throw out wide to St. Brown.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Atwell sent in motion here. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. He's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Goff to throw on 1st down. That pass caught by Amon-Ra.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That one on target to Kupp. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Throwing, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Goff to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw is Goff. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Goff to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. Taylor Decker, the former Buckeye, guilty on that one. In motion, it's Robinson. Now, Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now it's Williams. And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. The Lions all their first time out, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So we are here at halftime, the opener for the 2024 regular season, as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Bijan Robinson, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. James Cook, a touchdown run in the victory. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, take 2 for Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. The Lions got a very strong performance out of their quarterback, Jared Goff. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Kupp in motion. On 1st down, it is Williams. And they're going to bring him down but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get about 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Checking it down. This one is caught.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball and keep that to a short game.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a 1st down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Cup in motion. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and long. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Rams punting unit coming out. A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Goff to throw on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there.
And he will get into the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They run over center with Williams. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Rams, 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Rams offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Stafford from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. It's Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards. But we'll need to check on the call. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
To throw is Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On the ground, Montgomery.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Finds Nacua on the slant. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Nacua snags it over the middle.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. To the air again, Stafford. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down. Stafford to throw again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers. And depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
Again, it's Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. This one grabbed by Nacua. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Stafford to throw it. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still second down.
Whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment. Defense. Still second down.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.